Hello, Century. Hello, Century. Hello, Century. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me too as well?
Oh, yes. So it's 9:01. We'll go ahead and start the meeting as is the custom. So we'll start with the second stanza of our national anthem, which is usually our opening prayer.
Okay, I think network has kicked Dudu out of the meeting. While we try to get her to join, I want to welcome everyone to the 9th edition of the Obidati fundraising campaign. We're going to start with the second stanza of the national anthem. O God of creation, direct our noble course, guide our leaders right, help our youth the truth to know, in love and honesty to grow and living just and true. Great lofty heights attain to build a nation where peace and justice shall reign. Yes. To build a nation where peace and justice shall reign. As usual, I want to welcome everyone to the 9th edition, the fundraising event for the PTOB campaign. If you can hear me loud and clear, from wherever you are in the world connecting with us, I want to welcome you to an amazing day, a day for us to contribute to the movement, to donate, to support, show that we support our principle, not just in terms of our votes, but also with our hard-earned resources. So, running a campaign is quite an expensive endeavor. We've been able to make significant progress. As a citizens-led movement, we've been able to make significant progress. Nigerians from all over the world have contributed immensely to ensuring that we achieve our goal of electing P2B in the 2023 elections. We've received significant donations from Nigerians from all over the world, small donations, large-scale donations from 100 naira all the way to 10 million naira. We're so grateful to everyone who has donated, who has contributed, who has showed their support to ensuring that our principal gets elected into office. I'm going to be projecting the accounts that you can use to make your donations from wherever you are in the world. Just give me a minute. Yes. So as customary, we have different accounts that you can donate into. We have the Zenith Bank account, we have the Sterling Bank accounts, we have the Heritage Bank account, we have the Global's Bank account. In a few seconds, these accounts will show up on your screen. It's about projecting. For Zenith Bank account, you can send in your donation to 124-195-0451. For Sterling Bank, you can send your donation to 009-165-7896. For Heritage Bank, you can send in your donation to 1-400-234-900. And for Globus Bank, you can send in your donation to 1-000-2-128-194. I'll repeat it again for Globus Bank, 1-300-128-194. The donations gone a long way in ensuring that we're able to make significant progress in the campaign. Several plans are underway to ensure that mobilizers, grassroots mobilizers from all over Nigeria get needed materials that they need to engage with voters at the grassroots level. Plans are underway to ensure that we hit the airwaves with ads, promotions about the campaign, all thanks to the donations of Nigerians in Nigeria. Accounts are on the screen. No amount is too small, no amount is too big, and the maximum amount you can donate is 27 million, according to INEC. And the minimum you can donate, this if you donate online, would be 100 naira. If 1 million Nigerians donate 1,000 naira, that's 1 billion. And we can do it. We have over 1 million supporters in Nigeria that can support the campaign. We've received significant donations from Nigerians. We are grateful. We're grateful for all your donations, those who are repeat donors who have donated over and over again, from those who have donated at the beginning of this fundraising event, and those who will donate today. We remain ever grateful. And yes, we're going to act like Oliver Twist. Today, we're here to ask for more. And the rationale is very simple. Running a campaign is quite an expensive endeavor in terms of materials, in terms of rallies, in terms of doing several things that needs to happen: logistics, security, intelligence, legal, several facets that come together to ensure that a campaign runs effectively and needs to run, and needs money. And the printers that need to print materials, from handbills, posters, T-shirts, cups, you name it. Jingles that need to run on radio, you name it, needs resources. And as you know, for this movement, we're a citizens-led movement. We're not leveraging all the coffers of the government or stolen resources. It's about Nigerians who believe that a better Nigeria is possible. Nigerians who believe that this country can move from a consumption to production. Nigerians who believe that a better future is possible. Nigerians who are tired of the status quo. Nigerians who know that they are in this movement for the future of their children and their grandchildren. Nigerians who believe that a better nation is possible. They're donating, contributing in their droves to support this campaign. And today we are here again to ask for your support, to ask for your donations, to ask you to show up. And most importantly, we are grateful to Nigerians from all over the world, from the amazing outing of our principal at Chatham House, Nigerians in the UK, who showed up for that event. We're grateful. And as you can see, our principal went there and he delivered. He made us remember why we chose him in the first place, providing solutions to different challenges facing Nigeria from a data-based perspective, data-rich perspective. He addressed the issues on how to make Nigeria a productive nation, and how to ensure that as young people, we can be in a country that we are proud of. As young people can travel to any nation in the world and be proud that we are Nigerians. He shared his vision to achieve that. How we can unlock the agricultural potential in the north, how we can convert regions with vast lands like Taraba, Niger State, Gombe, how we can convert them into productive nations that would feed not just this nation, but become major exporters. Yes, that is why we voted for him. That is why we are campaigning for him. That is why we are working towards ensuring that he wins. Your donations, your support have been very vital in ensuring that we make progress. Different units have been set up from strategy, technology, media, you name it, contributing assiduously in the background to ensure that we achieve our objectives, achieve our goals. Your support has been very helpful to all our donors, our small-scale donors, our medium-sized donors, our large-scale donors, to those on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, that fundraise, that joined the 1K challenge, to donate their widow's mind. We're internally grateful. We are internally grateful. Those who have supported this campaign, who will continue to support this campaign, we're internally grateful. And today we're here to ask for more. The campaign, the accounts on the screen. To donate, Zenith Bank, Sterling Bank, Heritage Bank, Globus Bank. These are the accounts, official accounts endorsed by the campaign, endorsed by Mr. Peter B himself, Nobidati, and Baba-Ahmed. These are the accounts officially endorsed by the campaign, officially endorsed by our principal. The monies go directly to the campaign. It goes directly to ensuring that Session Peter gets elected into office. We encourage you to donate. No amount is too small. No amount is too big. The maximum donation you can donate is 27 million. We've had those who donated 2 million, 5 million. Donations would go into driving, would go into expenses that would ensure that we're able to be visible across the 6 states, from billboards, posters, handbills, t-shirts, flyers, you name it. All the different things that we need to ensure that we engage with the voters at the grassroots. We've received donations. Donations are coming in. We've received a donation of 2,000 naira. 2,000 naira just coming. Grateful for a donation. A donation was sent in of 20,000 naira, not 2,000, 20,000 naira. We've just received a donation of 20,000 naira. Thank you so much to the person that donated this amount. We are grateful. We are thankful for your donation. And our prayer is that the Almighty God, or whatever God that you serve, would replenish your coffers, would ensure that you get hundreds of fold of what you've donated. And most importantly, the donation would contribute towards ensuring that our principal gets elected into office come February. February is a day, February is a month that we're going to celebrate, a month that we're going to voice, a month that we're going to give birth to a new Nigeria with our PVCs, a month that we're going to give birth to a new Nigeria with our voices. We're going to speak up with our PVCs. We're so excited for your donations. They're very helpful in keeping the campaign running and ensuring that we're able to be present. We're able to deal with the logistics, the financial requirements of this campaign. A significant chunk of this campaign has been burned by our principal himself, but he's reaching out to Nigerians. As you all know, he's not just running for office. We are running for office of the seat, the highest of the office, through him. We are all running for the seat of the president of Nigeria, through him. And your donations make this happen. Wherever you are, in Lagos, Southeast, South, Northwest, Northeast, North Central, Southwest, you name it. The Obidati campaign is a campaign that would cater for everyone, that would make Nigerians proud of being Nigerians, that would unlock our economic the potential of this nation, that would transform this nation from a rentier economy to a productive one. Limit the stronghold of state capture of Nigerians who are siphonal resources for private gains. Those things will be disrupted when we elect our principal into office. The donations make this happen. Who need materials to engage with people in different locations who know Peter Obi, but do not even know that he is running under Labour Party. With these donations, you can print flyers, ballot boxes, ballots, sample ballot papers that would educate them on how to vote for Labour Party, on how to compete for LP on that day. So that way we don't lose votes to ignorance. We don't lose votes to people who are not aware. We don't lose votes because people are not aware that principal is now in Labour Party, not in the other parties. Your donations will go into helping us combat misinformation of people who are trying to throw aspersions on our principal. We can double down on our media campaigns across traditional media, especially radio programming, to reach Nigerians at the grassroots who might not be on social media, who might not even have a TV set, who might not have a mobile phone, but they have a radio. They listen to their favorite radio channel every day. We can engage them, play our jingles to ensure that they know that the party that cares for them, the party that is out to liberate them from poverty, the party that is out to transform their future, the party that is out to create a better world, a better nation for this country is coming. Obi is coming. Obi is here. He's here. We've come a long way. 7 months ago, since the last 7 months, we've come a long way. We've given Nigerians something to believe in. Nigerians have an option. Nigerians can go to the polls and know that they can vote for a better future because we have an Obi on the ticket. That is made possible because you believe. You stood behind the movement from your tweets, messages, informal campaigns, the calls you call, the calls you make to your families in the village, the calls you make to your families in the township, the calls, the engagements you have attended, the town hall sessions. You can see the amazing turnout of people at the Plateau event. In just the North Central, and just North Central are excited about the presidency of His Excellency Peter Obi. The donations are making this happen. Your support has been tremendous. To everyone who has donated, we say thank you. We are grateful. You've not just voted. You've not just spoken with your mouth. You've acted with your pocket. You've put your money where your mouth is. We are grateful. And we'll continue to be grateful. And in February, when we go to the polls, this pregnancy that we've birthed, this pregnancy that we've carried in the past 7 months will come to fruition. It will come to its climax. It will be a month of celebration, a month of happiness, a month of joy, a month of thanksgiving, a month of immense jubilation that Nigerians have won, that for once in the history of this nation, Nigerians have won. Nigerians have spoken up. The donations are highly appreciated. We have 4 account numbers on screen. We have Zenith Bank, we have Sterling Bank, we have Heritage Bank, we have Globus Bank. The account numbers for Zenith Bank are 124-195-0451. Sterling Bank 0091657896. For Heritage Bank 1400-234-900. For Globus Bank 1000-128-194. Keep donations coming in. We're grateful. We're seeing donations from Nigerians from 10,000, 1,000, 2,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, Thank you very much. As small as 1,100 naira, keep them coming. We're really grateful for your donation. It's going a long way in ensuring that we remain competitive in this very expensive election. We don't buy votes. We don't pay for delegates. We know they give shishi. Yes, as a campaign, we do not do all these things. But most importantly, there are important things we need to actually pay for. Things like flyers, handbills, t-shirts, logistics and transportation, airtime for radio, ads that needs to run, ensuring that we are present across the 36 states, across 774 local governments. It needs funding. It needs resources. P2B cannot do it alone. He cannot do it alone. A better Nigeria will not just be for him, it will be for all of us. And we all have to invest in that future. We have to invest in a future that we believe in. And that is why we are here. We are here to say, yes, we believe in his candidacy. And we are here to support it, not just with our mouths, but with our pockets. And to those who have done it, I'll continuously say thank you. We are grateful. We're internally grateful to everyone who has donated. Nigerians in diaspora, Nigerians in Nigeria, who have donated using the Nigerian account without contravening the the INEC law that has to do with receiving donations. The Electoral Act that has to do with receiving donations that have been able to comply with that law and donated to a Nigerian bank account. We're grateful. We're internally grateful. Keep donations coming in. We're seeing them 100,000, 20,000, 5,000, 200,000. We're grateful. We are thankful. At this juncture, I want to open the floor. If there anybody that would like to speak, please raise your hands so that we can give you the floor to speak, to donate, to make a donation, or to share words of encouragement to Nigerians from all around the world who are tuned in to this fundraising event to support P2B campaign, the Obidase campaign. We will take back Nigeria. We're in for the fight of our lives. We are the structure. Our 100 naira, our 2,000 naira, our 1,000 naira, we are the structure. P2B does not have anyone to count on. He can't count on the old guards. The current political structure, he can't count on it. All he can count on are Nigerians like me and you who will stand to fight for a better future for our children, a better future for ourselves, a better future for the next generation. Nigerians who will say, it's time to end corruption. It's time to end bad governance. It's time to ensure that for healthcare, the healthcare system is reformed. That as a nation that produces oil, we can have enough fuel to power our cars. As a nation of 200,000 people with smart minds, we can once and for all ensure that we have 24 hours power. That power is not a luxury. It's a standard right for every Nigerian. As the nation of 200,000 people, the giant of Africa, we can have a nation where no one is poor, where there's a stable standard of living, where Nigerians will not go home hungry. Tonight, thousands, if not millions of Nigerians will sleep without food. Tonight, thousands, if not millions of Nigerians are displaced in IDP camps. Tonight, Several families are left without the monies to pay for their rent. Many people are contemplating suicide because they don't have hope in this nation. They can't fathom tomorrow. Fathers are thinking about how to pay the school fees for their children. Young people are thinking of how to leave this country because they feel like there is no hope. But the presidency of Peter Obi is bringing back hope. The candidacy of our principal is bringing hope. In the last 7 months, Nigerians from all around the world, all around the country, have spoken, held rallies, engaged. They have gone to collect their PVC and are still collecting their PVC to ensure that our principal gets elected into office. Yes, we can. Yes, we will. Yes, we can. Yes, we will. We will take back Nigeria. We will take back this country. We will build a nation where a child of nobody can become somebody. A nation that we are proud of. A nation that we're proud to leave for our children and great-grandchildren. And that's why we're here, to support this campaign, to donate this campaign, to enable the mobilizers in the grassroots, in villages, in communities, without power, without internet, who are on social media, to enable our mobilizers, to engage with them, to provide them with materials. That is why we're here, to raise this funding, to support them. We are making progress with providing materials, significant progress. In the next couple of days, you will start seeing these materials. You'll start seeing them. And most importantly, as you know, accountability is something we take very serious to ensure that the resources you entrust in the campaign are judiciously used to achieve value, to ensure that 1 naira yields 10 naira worth of results. There's a tremendous value. The procurement team, the finance team are very focused on ensuring that your resources are used judiciously. There's a very robust accountability framework around the resources that you entrust in our care, because we understand that what we do is basically representing the trusts that you've put in the movement. The donations have been helpful, and they will continue to be helpful as we get to the finish line. I want to confirm, Dudu, are you currently on the call? Are you still having technical issues with joining the call? Please just confirm if you can hear me and if you can speak.
Hi, Century, I'm here. I've been taking in your powerful, inspiring conversation this evening. Thank you for staying true to this course. Because of you, we all are. Well done, Century. And thank you for all those who are listening in on YouTube. Sorry, Aisha is not here today to reel out the donations that would typically come through during this session, but we're grateful that the 9th edition of our fundraiser today, and we're still standing strong. We keep going. The future of Nigeria rests on all of us making the decision that would lift us out of this quagmire that we're trapped in by voting Obi Datti into office come February 25th is all that we have. We shouldn't take it for granted that Nigeria is still here. We're hanging on a precipice. And the decision we make on February 25th will make or mar us. Let's think hard and deep. Let's make contributions. 1,000 naira, 2 naira, 10 naira, no amount is too small. It all adds up. Century, thank you for your words tonight. You have inspired and have challenged all of us, our conscience, to do right by us. If Nigeria works today, we all are beneficiaries.
Thank you, Dudu. I think you're having a bit of a network challenge. Thank you very much for your encouraging words. We are here. We're going to be here till the campaign, till we will give birth to a new Nigeria in February. Every Friday, we'll continue to hold this fundraising event. So for those of you who are joining us online on YouTube, this is the 9th Baba-Ahmed campaign fundraiser. We organize it every Friday at 9 p.m. West Africa time. And the goal of this event is to raise funding for the campaign, to rally Nigerians from around the world, from New York, Singapore, Canada, Ghana, Jegule, Jos, Kanu, Aba, Lagos, Kaduna, Delta, Kogi, you name it, from different parts of the world, from parts of Nigeria, to donate, to support the campaign in a way that do not go against the Electoral Act that has to do with raising funding. So you can only donate to the campaign by donating to the accounts in front of your screen. These are the official accounts of the Baba-Ahmed campaign. These are the official accounts of the Baba-Ahmed campaign. Encourage everyone, encourage you to donate, to support the campaign. Encourage you to donate, to support the campaign from wherever you are. I think network just kicked me out and kicked Dudu out. So sorry for the brief break in transmission. Welcome, Maureen, and welcome, Dudu. Welcome back.
Thank you, Century.
Yes. Please, the accounts are on screen. You can donate, send in your donations. No amount is too small. The maximum you can donate is 27 million naira, and we'll gladly take it. As usual, as you know, We will use your resources accountably. We'll ensure that for every 1 naira, we get significant value from it. Most of the work done to ensure that our principal gets into office are led by volunteers, are led by people who are working selflessly to ensure that we birth a new nation. And in doing that, we are working to ensure that we have a country that works for everyone. But there are significant things that needs to be done that would need tangible resources. I've said before, things like handbills, flyers, banners, signboards, t-shirts, campaign materials. There are communities who do not know how to vote for Labour Party. Some of them still think that Peter Obi is still in the other party, PDP. They need to be reached. We need ballot specimen materials to educate them, to let them know that Labour Party is a party you vote for, the party of hope. To print close to 10 million materials. To do the math, if you're to print 10 million materials, and let's say on the average, each of them costs 9 naira. And that's just for one material, handbills. You need to do banners, t-shirts. You need to make calls to call people. You need to send text messages. You need to run ads on radio to engage people, to let them know how to vote, why they should vote, to counteract or to counterbalance the misinformation, the propaganda against our principle, the attacks. To reach people in villages who have been fed with lies about our principle. We need funding to do that. We need resources. The radio stations need to be paid. The printers need to be paid. Transporters need to be paid. The TV spots need to be paid. TV stations need to be paid. The vendors need to be paid. And where do we pay them from? Is it Peter Obi that will pay them? Remember, he's running through us. He's running for us. We are running for office. Because when we birth a better Nigeria, we all benefit from that Nigeria. No amount is too small. No amount is too small. 1,000 naira would print could print a significant amount of flyers that could get 1 or 2 votes, people to vote. $1,600 can get us a banner that would place in a community, in a village, that would get us a couple of votes, maybe 50 to 100 votes. Each vote counts. We need at least a minimum of close to 35 million votes, over 40 million votes to win this election. We need to win in every region, at least be competitive in several regions. From the southeast, southwest, we need to go to every region with a winning face, with a winner's mindset. And beyond just the energy of the movement, beyond just the voices, the engagements, we need resources, we need boots on the ground. And we need funding to drive this. We need resources to drive this. And that's where you come in. Your support, no matter how small, is important. Thank you to those who have given 1,000 naira, who has given 10,000, 200, 8,000, 5,000, 200,000, who have given 1 million naira, 5 million naira. We are grateful. The donations are helpful. Thank you for the alerts. Thank you for using for giving from the abundance of your heart. Thank you for your widow's minds. Thank you for everything you do for the movement. We are very grateful. We are thankful. May God continue to replenish you. Whatever God you serve, may He continue to replenish your coffers. Your resources will be used wisely. It will be used for the betterment of this nation. Come election day, Nigerians will go to the polls, and because of the funding that we've raised, because of the resources we've raised, we're going to be able to be competitive. We're going to be able to engage with voters and turn the tides of this election. The polls are already showing that we are the party to beat. We're the candidate to beat. When it comes to trust, Nigerians trust us. We're the breath of a new Nigeria. We are the ones that will change this country, that will change the status quo. We are the turning point generation. Most people may agree or disagree with us, admire or vilify us. But one thing they cannot dispute is that we're going to change this country. We're going to take back Nigeria. We're going to ensure that this country becomes a country where a child of nobody can become somebody. This country can become a beacon of hope in this nation. All it needs is transformational leadership. Leadership with an intention to serve, to unearth our potential, to disrupt the status quo, to set aside the old guards that have held this nation down, to dismantle the webs of corruption that have held this nation down. And that is what this candidacy of His Excellency Peter Obi would present for this nation. And that's why you're here. And we're going to make sure that this happens with every 1,000 naira, with every 2,000 naira, with every 100 naira. We are one step further. We're one step closer to our mission. To those who are sacrificing the money they want to spend for buying airtime, the money they want to use to have a good night out, the money they want to use to buy the latest fashion or gadgets, to those who are using the hard-earned resources, scarce resources, who have nothing, but because they believe in this nation, they believe that Nigeria can be better, and that His Excellency Peter Obi will make that happen. And they're donating, they're supporting this movement, they're putting their money in. We are grateful, we are thankful. May God continue to bless you. The donations, we're seeing them, we're receiving them, and we are channeling them to the grassroots. We are channeling them to transform the status quo. Committees are up, units are up, procurement team, strategy team, media team, you name it. Contributing, working, mobilizers across 36 states of Nigeria. We're expanding to different local governments, trying to get into words, having polling agents at the world level, contributing. Yes, we can. Yes, we will. Yes, we can. As usual, like we always say, we'll be present. We will show up. We will engage. And we'll disrupt the status quo. To those on YouTube who have continued to be here, we're gradually coming to the end of this fundraising session. Dudu, do you have anything to say before we close this session?
Thank you profoundly, Century. It's been a very sublime meeting today, and we're grateful for our YouTube listeners and audience for keeping the faith, for holding the torch. Thank you, Century, for your powerful conversation tonight. I believe, like you said, this elections is ours to lose. Whatever we must do to ensure that we emerge victorious, this is the time. Show your support. Talk to someone today. Talk to your taxi driver. Talk to your Okada rider, your keke. Preach the gospel of Peter Obi Datti 2023. They are the team that we need to change the course of our direction. Thank you, everyone. We believe we're on course to victory, and come February 25th, 35 days from now, we'll all come together to celebrate and begin the work to building the Nigeria of our dreams. Yes, we can. Together, we can. Together, we have come as a unit, as a collective, to push this campaign to be the formidable force that it has become today. We are the force, and we keep rising. Well done, everyone, for keeping the faith. It's the 9th edition of our fundraiser. We've done well so far, and we can still do better. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. Okay, Century.
To close the session,
Yes, I guess without much ado.
Yes, we'll now recite.
Yes.
Yes,
please.
National
Fantastic.
Rise,
O compatriots, Nigeria's obey to serve our
land
the land with love and strength
and faith.
Die for
He prosperous shall never be in vain.
To serve with heart and mind.
One
One
nation
day,
freedom, peace and
unity. Hip, hip, hip. Hooray. Thank you, Century.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for joining in, and thank you for your contributions. Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Night. Yeah.